constellations contorted. Over hundreds of thousands, millions of lifetimes, they shifted and morphed in the slowest of celestial dances as their stars lazily cruised the Milky Way. Titanic explosions flared, whole star systems obliterated, but never close enough to perturb the probe's progress. Then, finally, it happened. One star, at first quite dim, grew steadily in brilliance. Not a nova or supernova. It was a normal, main sequence, G-type star, much akin to the spacecraft's own sun, a beacon growing brighter with each passing year. If instruments had functioned on the long-dead probe, they would have detected the first faint tug of the star's gravity and tentative breath of its solar wind. But its sensors were lifeless, its eyes immobile and blind. Even the anodized plaque had been eroded by 1 billion years of collisions with microscopic particles. Space soot belched from smoky old red giant suns. There was no escaping the effects of pollution. If the cameras had still worked, and the craft had flown by the star's planets, they would have imaged worlds very similar to its own. A majestic, ringed gas giant. Then an even larger, cloud-covered behemoth, whose atmosphere swirled with poisonous, pastel-hued storms. But even if the sensors functioned, and the onboard computers could store the data, where would it be sent to? Home had ceased to exist. Deeper the probe dove into the star's gravity well, until a small blue dot appeared to rise up in greeting. The dot became a tiny crescent, then grew to a luminous arc, streaked with white. Clouds, oceans, and life. The universe's most precious oasis. Much rarer and more valuable than pure diamond asteroids and moons of gold. The probe kissed the planet's outer atmosphere, skimming along before friction and gravity transformed it into a fireball, streaking across the alien sky. Pre-dawn over the Pacific Ocean. Occupants of a Singapore Airlines jet, flying at 37,000 feet, witnessed its fiery plunge. "Look at that meteor," the co-pilot said to his captain. "It's throwing colored sparks like I've never seen before." "Oh, I've seen better ones than that," the pilot replied. "That's nothing special." The irony of 1 billion years. To span half the galaxy, the only spacefaring civilizations one island universe would ever spawn, to touch each other without knowing. Newton and Einstein had understood, but never quantified one of nature's most salient principles. Fate is, and always has been, a bitch.